With the tension between Zion Williamson's camp and the New Orleans Pelicans seemingly building up by the day, Matt, I got a very simple question for you. Have we seen the last of Zion Williamson in the Pelicans jersey?
I mean, we really might have, and maybe more because of injury than anything else. I mean, This is getting to the point where the Pelicans are going to have to start thinking about re-signing him and giving him this massive extension that we all know he's going to be asking for because of where he has come from and the potential he has. But it's going to be tough for the Pelicans to basically sign on for any of that with him barely playing any games. I mean, people are already talking about Greg Oden level missing games. And whenever you think about that,
people are comparing it to literally the Greg Oden, Kevin Durant situation. Obviously looking at Zion and Ja, which is sad, but go ahead.
And not only that, but I mean, Zion, and you'll probably say more on this, it doesn't seem like he wants to be in New Orleans, and he doesn't want to be a Pelican. I mean, the recent news about him with CJ McCollum and how they hadn't even talked until it kind of got news about it, and he may have just felt pressured into talking to him.
Right.
I think J.J. Redick had some very interesting things to say about him on ESPN, and a lot of that seemed fairly accurate to me. This is a guy that doesn't like his situation, doesn't want to be in New Orleans, and is kind of making that clear. And at this point, whether it's injury or him forcing a trade, I don't see him in the Pelicans jersey for much longer.
Yeah, I think Zion is done with the Pelicans, and I don't believe he ever even wanted to be there. No. I mean, it was reported when he was drafted that he and his family were hoping, praying that the New York Knicks won the draft lottery the year Zion was taken number 1 overall. Obviously, that was the Pelicans, and he's been there since. But you mentioned it. The fact that the Pelicans trade for CJ McCollum, who is arguably a top 50 player in the NBA today, and Zion doesn't even reach out, send a text, say hello until it was already blown up in his face and blown up on social media, tells you everything you need to know. This man is not invested in the franchise, in the city, in his teammates. I mean, I guess I can't say I blame him. I say that, about CJ McCollum, he probably should have reached out, but CJ McCollum ain't getting me excited to stay in New Orleans. I'm sorry. Brandon Ingram is a nice player. You just traded away Josh Hart, obviously, to get CJ McCollum. But this is something that's been building up since the day Zion was drafted. He never wanted to be in New Orleans. And now we're just seeing, obviously, the residue of that. And we saw Anthony Davis leave New Orleans. We saw James Harden get his way out of 2 different places in back-to-back years now at this point. Zion is next. He's going to be the next superstar to want out of his city, and he's going to get his way. It might not be today. It might not be this summer, although it could be, but it'll be soon. Zion's going to get his way, and that's how I see it. But are you willing to go there, Greg Oden, in terms of the comparison with Zion, especially when you have Ja Morant, who was taken number 2 overall, looking like how he's looking?
I mean, right now, absolutely. That's how it has to look. I don't know. And it's kind of trending in the direction of Ja. It looks like he could definitely go down as an all-time great with the way
he was getting
playing.
A lot of love over the All-Star weekend by the greats, by the top 75.
He absolutely was. And I think you look at the trajectory he's on, is something special. And you could compare it to what happened with Kevin Durant in OKC. I'm not ready to go and give Ja that, that label yet, because Kevin Durant is arguably the best basketball player in the world right now. And I know people are going to talk about LeBron and Giannis, and there's valid arguments there, but I'm not going there with Ja. I think the biggest thing for me and the concerning thing is that Zion was injured, he's been rehabbing, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, there's a new re-injury. And when that sort of stuff happens, it's concerning.
And that's my thing, and that's why I really don't believe he wants to be there. Would Zion be battling with his weight? Would he be a distant teammate if he was in a place, if he was in a city that he wanted to be in? I don't think so. And I think until he's where he wants to be, I don't think we're going to see much of Zion Williamson on the court, period. So, but that's going to do it for us. Can't wait to see how this new drama unfolds. But catch us on tomorrow's episode of Simple Questions. For Scott Proctor, Matt Morris, we'll see you then.